Hey guys, Matthew here. Just here in the break room at work, finishing up, getting some coffee. Wanted to, let's see here. There's my friend Dawn.
How you doing?
Doing good, Dawn. How are you?
Doing good.
Awesome. Say hi, Dawn.
Hi.
All right. And so, wanted to talk to you guys about something that's near and dear to my heart. Professional, personal, professional values. Today, listened to a really cool podcast this morning on the way into work and learned that today is World Values Day. So I wanted to take this opportunity to be able to talk to you and find out a little more about what values means to you. See, as you may know on Facebook, LinkedIn, I have the privilege of working for an amazing company called Tokyo Marine. I've been in business for, roughly around 140 years. But our corporate values entail, let's see if I can bring this up here. We've got to be a good company by looking beyond profit, empowering our people, and delivering on commitments. Yeah, there's some of my insurance nerds books up there. Anyway, so forgive me for shaky cam here. I'm not Tony Kanyes with a perfect setup to do these types of videos, but either way, like I was saying, today's World Values Day. You can go to www.worldvaluesday.com and find out more. But for me, personally, with the company I work for, values of looking beyond profit, empowering our people, and delivering our commitments that Tokyo Marine's been doing for the past 140 years. It's humbling to be able to work for a company that values things such as this. And it causes me to stop and think for a second in everything that I do here at the desk at work on a given day. Am I embodying those values? Am I representing Tokyo Marine, the company that I work for, in the best possible way, in alignment to delivering on commitments, empowering our people, and to be a good company by looking beyond profit? What are your company values? What are your corporate values? What is it that your company values? Do you know what your company values are? Do you have them posted at your workstation, wherever it is that you work? Do you keep them forefront of mind? Are you gearing your daily interactions with your clients and your customers from that perspective of representing your company in the best possible way, of being there for your clients when they need you the most? A little more personally, apart from corporate values, what do you value as a person? What do you value out of this life? As a single full-time father of 3 amazing kids, one of my number one top values that I cherish with my children is being able to have time with them, being present with them when they need me, when I'm there with them. Not spending time making videos like this or sidetracked while the kids need my attention. I get a lot of value in being able to provide for them, to raise them, to love them, to nurture them. And I get a lot of value in them. On another personal note, one of the other things that I value a lot, especially here in 2019 and as my career continues to move along, there's an obvious opportunity, whether you take the opportunity or not, on Facebook, LinkedIn, other social media networks, of being able to network and to build connections, to gain followers, to develop friendships and all of that. Some people it might be a numbers game to them. Some people might desire, for fulfilling, in order to be fulfilled, I have to have 50,000 followers or whatnot. What does that really mean? What value do you get from that? What value do you provide to those 50,000 followers? For me, I don't have anywhere near 50,000 followers. But I do have a few thousand connections. And to me, it's not a numbers game. I value every single connection that I have, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it. The desktop that I have here, this image that I have, the company that I work for blessed me with an amazing opportunity to be able to go on a trip to Malaysia back in August. And this here is just a few of the individuals that were on that trip. There was somewhere to the tune of 25-ish to 35 people, I think, somewhere around there. But there was a lot of fellow coworkers across Tokyo Marine companies that I got to meet and get to know on a personal level and get to work with out in Malaysia as we were planting mangrove trees. It was an absolute blast and a privilege. Being able to have that opportunity to build those connections and meet those individuals on a personal nature, on a personal walk, it's empowering. There's a whole lot of value. We all work for an amazing company, and we all do amazing things as a company and a collective body of employees working for Tokyo Marine. But we're all people too. We've all got various challenges and struggles in life. We've all got various accomplishments on a personal nature, different things that we've achieved, different struggles we've gone through, different obstacles we've overcome, all that kind of stuff. You don't really get to know about who someone really is until you walk that path with them and get to really know them. And so one of the things that I value here on World Value Day is authentic connections, authenticity in building relationships and connections with other people, especially in the industry or outside the industry, professionally, personally, all around, any day and every day. Are you building numbers in your connections, or are you building authenticity? Being your authentic self, getting to know someone on a personal and professional but authentic way. In addition to this life-changing trip to Malaysia back in August, having earned the CPCU designation back in April, I was blessed with the company sending me down to New Orleans this year for the 75th annual meeting and conferment ceremony, and got to meet a whole lot of fellow insurance nerds and insurance gurus and fanatics and friends and professional peers. And it was just an absolute privilege to be able to spend time in that environment, getting to know many of those people on a personal level. Having connected with, as many of you know, Tony Kanyas. Having connected with him back in 2012, been friends for 7 years. First time to meet him back in New Orleans this past September. Got to meet Rob Galbraith this year, the the one that's dubbed the most interesting man in insurance, the author of this book here. It's called The End of Insurance as We Know It. Got to meet Bill Wilson, the author of When Words Collide, another great book. Got to meet a really good friend, Amy, Network Beyond Bias. But not only did I get to meet these individuals, I got to spend a little bit of time getting to know them in person on a personal level. And I find a whole lot of value in that. We are all creatures of habit, live our day-to-day busy lives. Just it can become, I don't want to say a struggle, but it can become complacency to wake up, live our lives, go to work, do our thing, go home, and all that. But building these connections in an authentic way truly expands your personal and professional network. It's one thing to have 50,000 or 100,000 followers, but how many of them have you taken a chance to actually really get to know on a personal level? Even if all of your conversations are based off of professional topics, there's still the ability and potential to get to know who that person really is, even if the topics are never about personal things. But just wanted to spend some time to say that on World Values Day 2019, October 17, 2019, on World Values Day, I wanted to say that each and every one of you that I'm connected with, whether it's Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it, any and all, I value you. I value that you're human. I value what you provide to this world. I value that you clicked yes when I sent an invitation to connect. I value that you sent me an invitation to connect. And I desire to get to know as many of you as I personally can on a personal level, because I value authentic connections. And so I wanted to take this moment to shout out to a few of my friends in the industry. Precious Norma Walton's a dear friend. She spent a lot of time down in New Orleans showing me around, helping me be able to network around and to visit some of the key, true, authentic New Orleans restaurants. And Tony Conyas, of course, I want to shout out to you. Matthew Struck, Terrence, you guys know who you are. It's a challenge to you, World Values Day. What do you value? I want to hear about what you value. Let's hear it. # World Values Day. All right, bye. Have a good day.